Hello friends, welcome back to Instrument Making for Camp Sanguinity 2021. Today we're going to be making our own pan flutes. So I actually have a pan flute here. The sound comes from blowing air over the top of these tubes, and the tubes are of differing lengths. So as I blow into them, listen and see what you notice. So as we get shorter with the tubes, the pitch also goes higher. We can make these at home. I love pan flutes so much because they are not specific to any region of the world. So across the globe, different indigenous peoples were making pan flutes out of the things that they had around their region. So this one I believe is made out of bamboo. There are pan flutes that come from sugar canes. There are pan flutes that can be made out of plastic. And we're gonna make our very own pan flutes today out of straws. So go into your camper box and make sure you have all the supplies you need. The first thing is gonna be your 5 straws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna need 2 popsicle sticks. You're gonna need a pair of scissors. Ask your parents if you need help. And you're gonna need some tape. I'm also gonna use a marker. This is kind of optional if you want to or not, but I don't want to cut any of my straws in the wrong place. So I'm gonna mark just to make sure. So the very first step we wanna do is that. We wanna mark our straws and make sure that we can do them all in differing lengths, kind of a diagonal. So I've made my own pan flute here before to practice, and you'll notice that the lengths are different. So what I did is I just marked, starting with the longest one. I didn't cut it all, this one right here. I'm not gonna cut it. So take one of them and move it away. Now the next one, you're gonna wanna mark on your straw, like just go down. There's not really an exact science to it. Like I think it's about 1 inch. You're gonna mark that so you know to cut there. Then with your next straw, you're gonna mark just a little bit longer, so maybe 2 inches down. Then with your next one, you're gonna do just a little bit further down, so maybe 3 inches. But like I said, there's not an exact science to it. As long as the lengths are different, the pitch is gonna be different. And it might be cool to see what kind of pitches you come up with. So this is my last one. Now we wanna make sure that we cut near those lines. So like I said, get a parent to help you if you aren't super practiced at using scissors. Straws are kind of goofy anyway. We wanna make sure that when we cut the straw, we don't break the straw or put like a crack in it. Otherwise it won't make our sound that we're looking for. We're gonna have a mess to clean up here, but that's okay. Okay, so my long one fell on the floor here. We have a long one that's a bit shorter, one that's a bit shorter than that, and so on. So if we put all 5 straws together, it's gonna look like this on the bottom. See how each of them are a different length. Now, I'm gonna use my table here just to kind of smash them down and make sure that the tops are all lined up together. So if we try to play them, it's a straight line. And then we're gonna set those to the side for just a minute, but we wanna make sure that they're still in the same order that they're supposed to be in. So the next step is gonna be taking a piece of your tape. You wanna make it the length of your popsicle stick, your first one. So we have our tape here. I'm going to put it face up where the sticky side is facing me, and then I'm gonna take my popsicle stick and I'm gonna lay it down right in the center of that tape. Make sure it's stuck really well. Then we're gonna make sure our straw stays in place. So let's take our longest straw and push it down. Then our next to the longest straw. And so on. Making sure that the tops are pretty in line with each other. If they're not perfect, that's okay. Okay, So now that I've got them all stuck to the tape, it looks like this. But we need to make sure that they're very, very secure. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, but on the back side now. So we're gonna get our length of tape. Put the popsicle stick in the center of it. And then let's take this one and we're gonna push it down on the other side. And then any excess tape that you have, just push it together on the edges. So this is what it looks like. Well, let's see if it plays. And there you have it, your very own pan flute. See you guys next time.